The point I'm trying to make is it's just, we're after hearing that there's about 24,000 people working in the HSE in administration, middle management, senior executives. Why is there a need to spend 360 million over 2 years on external consultants? That's the question. Obviously, you track the spending that occurs within the big 6 consulting firms that supply to the HSE. Between 2022 and 2024, those 6, I can account for 361 million euros worth of spend across those 6. So you're tracking the spend and you're employing them for all these services. Who's measuring the value they provide?
That's, in fairness, it's something that we can and should get better at, but they are monitored closely. They're all generally tagged to specific projects. Some of them are digital projects. Some of them are, well, less so probably estates projects. They go through fairly detailed planning approval processes and then ongoing monitoring. So there's a fair amount.
Because it's just, the point I'm trying to make is it's just, we're after hearing that there's about 24,000 people working in the HSE in administration, middle management, senior executives. Why is there a need to spend 360 million over 2 years on external consultants? That's the question.
So one aspect that in the digital side, clearly areas like cyber in terms of implementation for systems like SAP, we talked about IBM earlier and so on, they're areas where we have very clear deliverables tied to contracts. Someone like PFH then actually supplies products as well. They're a reseller for certain things in terms of support services. So we will always need a cadre in the digital space, and in some ways the more you invest, the more you need. We want our staff to focus on being stronger on the implementation, dealing with all of the factors around that, because they know the health system, and that's where we're really focusing our own HSE staff. So we will always have a range of partners in the digital area, but there are other areas, as you mentioned as well, and I think as the CEO has said, on general consultancy has been a drive to push that down, but we're still investing in digital because we want to make sure we get pace into investment in the sort of areas we're talking about.
If you look at the IFMS programme, we simply couldn't roll out IFMS without having the support of a systems implementer like IBM, and certainly not at any pace.